Welcome to our vocabulary journey through the letter D. Today we explore useful words from damage to dynasty with clear definitions, examples, and collocations to help you learn English naturally. Damage, harm, or physical injury to something. The storm caused serious damage. Damn it! Expression of anger or frustration. Damn it! I forgot my keys. Danger, possibility of harm or injury. The building is in danger of collapse. Dangerous, likely to cause harm. It is dangerous to drive so fast. Darkness, absence of light. They walked through the forest in total darkness. Daydream, to think about pleasant things instead of paying attention. She was daydreaming in class. Daylight, the natural light of the day when the sun is up. We finished the work in daylight. Dusk, the time just after sunset when it starts to get dark. We arrived home at dusk. In broad daylight, an event happening openly during the day, clearly visible. The robbery happened in broad daylight. Deadly, causing death or very serious. The snake is deadly. A big deal, something important. Getting this job is a big deal for her. It's no big deal, don't worry about it. Death penalty, legal punishment of death. Some countries still use the death penalty. Debate, discussion about a topic. They had a debate about climate change. Debut, first public appearance. The singer made her debut last year. Debit, money taken from an account or the act of taking money. She paid with her debit card. Decade, period of 10 years. The company grew over the last decade. Decadence, moral or cultural decline. The empire fell into decadence. Deceitful, dishonest or misleading. He gave a deceitful answer.
Deception, act of deceiving. The manager's deception involved hiding financial losses from the investors.
Deception is the act of deliberately making someone believe something that is not true. It implies intention to mislead. Example: the company was accused of deception after hiding important information. Misinformation is false information that is shared without the intention to harm. People spread misinformation when they believe it is true, but it is actually wrong. Example: many people shared misinformation about the news without checking the facts. Falsehoods are statements that are simply not true. The word is more formal and is often used in serious or political contexts. Example: the article contained several falsehoods about the event.
Decipher, to interpret or make sense of something difficult to understand. He tried to decipher the ancient manuscript.
Decisive, able to decide quickly and firmly. She made a decisive move. Decor, style of decoration in a room. The decor of the hotel is modern. Decorate, to make something look attractive. They decorated the house for Christmas. Decoration, something used to make a place look nice. She bought Christmas decorations. Decorator, person who decorates. They hired a decorator. Deduce, to reach a conclusion from facts. We deduced the answer from the clues. Defenseless, without protection. The child felt defenseless. On the defensive, feeling the need to defend yourself because you think you are being criticized or attacked. When I asked him how much he earns, he got on the defensive. Don't get on the defensive when I ask where you were last night. Don't be so defensive.
Defer, to delay or postpone something. The decision was deferred until next week.
Deficit, amount by which spending exceeds income. The country has a large deficit.
Defraud, to illegally take money from someone by deceiving them. The company was caught trying to defraud its investors. The company was accused of defrauding customers. He defrauded investors of millions of dollars.
Fraud, the crime of getting money or benefits by lying or cheating. He was arrested for fraud. Credit card fraud is increasing. Scam, a dishonest scheme to trick people out of money. The email was a scam. It was a scam. He scammed me out of $200. Con, a clever trick used to deceive someone for money. It was just a con to get her savings. He conned her into giving him money. Con artist, a person who tricks or deceives others for money or personal gain. He was a con artist who fooled many people. Trickery, clever but dishonest behavior used to deceive someone. He used trickery to gain people's trust. The deal involved lies and trickery.
Delete, to remove or erase something, usually digital or written. He accidentally deleted the important email.
Delicacy, special or rare food. Sensitivity. Sushi is considered a delicacy in many countries. Delicatessen, shop selling fine foods. She bought cheese at the delicatessen. Delightful, very pleasant. We had a delightful evening with friends. Delicious, having a very pleasant taste. Extremely tasty. This chocolate cake is delicious. Demon, evil spirit. The story is about a demon. Angels and Demons is a thriller novel written by Dan Brown in 2000. It explores themes of secret societies, science, and religion, and introduces the character Robert Langdon. The story was adapted into a film in 2009, starring Tom Hanks as Robert Langdon. The movie combines suspense, action, and mystery, and is set in iconic locations in Rome.
Demolish, to destroy or tear down a building or structure. The old stadium was demolished last year. Demonstrate, to show how something works or express feelings clearly. He demonstrated how to use the new software. Deposit, to place something, especially money, into a bank or account. He deposited $500 into his savings account. Deplete, to use up the supply or resources of something. The long journey depleted their water supply.
Overfishing depletes fish stocks.
Depreciate, to lose value over time. The car depreciates quickly after purchase.
Destruction, act of destroying. The war caused the complete destruction of the city. The earthquake caused massive destruction in the city. Detach, to separate. He detached the label. Device, a piece of equipment made for a purpose. This device measures temperature. Diagonal, at an angle. Draw a diagonal line. Diagram, a simple drawing that shows how something works or is arranged. The teacher drew a diagram on the board. Dial, to enter a phone number using a phone. She dialed his number, but he didn't answer. Dialogue. Conversation between people. The film has great dialogue. Dictionary. Book of word meanings. She looked it up in the dictionary. Diesel. Type of fuel. The truck runs on diesel. Dimension. Measurement of size. What are the dimensions of the room? Diploma. Certificate of completion. He received his diploma. Direction has several common meanings in English. It can refer to the way someone moves or faces. Example, which direction are you going? To instructions about how to do something. Example, follow the directions on the package. To leadership or control. Example, under her direction, the project improved. To artistic control in film or theater. Example, the direction of the movie was excellent. And to a general trend or development. Example, the company is moving in a new direction. Direction, the way you go or face. Which direction is the station? He walked in the opposite direction. Direction, information about how to do something. Follow the directions carefully. The recipe has clear directions. Direction, under her direction, the company grew quickly. He works under the direction of a manager. Director is the person who leads and controls a film or play, while direction is the creative guidance and decisions that shape how the story is presented on screen or on stage. Example, the film's direction was brilliant.
Divert. To redirect something from its original path or focus. The police diverted traffic due to the accident.
He tried to divert attention from the mistake.
Divulge. To reveal secret or confidential information. He refused to divulge any company secrets. Dominate. To have control over something or be the most powerful. The team dominated the entire match.
Dying, about to die, or in the final stage of life. The plant is dying because it has no water. Die down, to gradually become less strong, loud, or intense. Example, the traffic is dying down now that it's late. The storm died down after midnight. Dutch, relating to the Netherlands or its people, she speaks Dutch fluently. The Netherlands is famous for its colorful tulip fields, especially in spring, when large areas are covered with bright flowers. Traditional windmills are another national symbol, historically used to pump water and manage the country's low-lying land. The country is also well known for its canals, particularly in cities like Amsterdam, where boats travel through a network of waterways that shape the city's unique character. The Flying Dutchman is a famous maritime legend about a ghost ship that can never return to port and is doomed to sail the seas forever. According to the story, the captain made a reckless oath during a storm and was cursed as a result. Sailors believed that seeing the Flying Dutchman was a sign of bad luck or disaster at sea. The legend has inspired books, operas, and films, and it remains one of the most famous sea myths in Western culture. Dynamic, energetic, and full of new ideas. He is a dynamic leader. Dynasty, a series of rulers from the same family. The royal dynasty ruled the country for centuries. And remember, the Flying Dutchman can sail from grand opera stages all the way to SpongeBob's world. Legends truly travel across every sea of culture. Thanks for joining this session on words starting with D. Keep practicing and using these words in sentences, and you'll remember them faster. See you in the next video.